Hello my gorgeous friends on the internet, how you're doing? Okay, so in the previous video we actually set up Firebase and also push the code to GitHub. So in this very series, this very video, we are going to start building the user interface. Okay, so for a tutorial like this, the way I normally do it is more like building the whole UI. Though this is not a complex application, it's more like few pages, basically let's say like 4 to 5 pages. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm just going to build the UI complete and then we can start integrating the logics later. But we are building a production application like a large app. I don't think it's advisable you complete the whole UI except maybe the back end or the logic back end API is not yet ready. Then you can build the whole UI. But sometimes when you're working in an agile development team, yeah, stuff like that, so you might want to like move accordingly, like you design the home screen, you design the authentication page, then integrate the logic before you move to another one. That way is also better. Okay, but for a tutorial like this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build all the UI complete. And so but before I start building the user interface, I'm going to first of all run the app. Okay, so I'm going to run the app so that we can see the current build as it is. So currently if you go to my screen, sorry, my main.dat, you will see that we just have a dummy Flutter application, nothing much. Okay, just simple dummy application. So I'm going to run this. Okay, then we're going to wait for it to build. So once it builds, we can start building out the user interface one after the other. So let's just give it some few minutes for it to complete. Okay, so I tried, we have not run this app before, and I tried to run it, and I think we had some errors here. Okay, so is this an error or a warning? Okay, so it's an error, and app merge dex default, so it's saying that we have exceeded the normal 64k. The desk file cannot exceed 64k, so we have already exceeded that 64k. And I think the dependency that will cause an issue like this is the Firebase dependency which we added. Okay, so to actually fix this, we need to add a multi-dex support in our application. Okay, so what you have to do, like if you scroll down now, I think there should be some fix. Yeah, Flutter app requires multi-dex support. So Flutter multi-dex handling is disabled. Okay, so if you wish to let the tool configure multi-dex, you use the multi-dex flag. So you can actually use Flutter fix multi-dex flag. But okay, I don't want to do that. Let's just show us how to do this manually. So what you will do, you go to your Android folder. Okay, go to app and then scroll down. Let's close this. Scroll down to build.gradle file. I think, yeah, build a Guido file. Then let's go down a little bit to default config. So under this default config, we can just type in multi-dex enabled. Okay, and then set it to true, like so. Okay, so that is an easy fix. So what we can do now is to go back to our app and then we run it again, and that will fix the issue. So we should see our app in no minutes running. So let's just give it some few minutes again. So I tried to run the app after adding the Multidex support, and I got this error. And it says a problem occurred evaluating project app. No signature of method build is applicable for argument types. So it's telling us to look at build.gradle file, which is line 3. And I'm currently my build.gradle file, which is line 3, but I don't really understand what is going on here. So I think this Android, let's see if we can JVT target. Okay, we think we got the error. I think I incorrectly spelled this stuff. Okay, I think I got the error now. I incorrectly spelled. Okay, let's try it. Let me just let me not assume yet, because it's supposed to be multi-dex enabled. So I added D here. So let me remove that D and see. You can see it's actually showing. Okay, let me add the multi-dex enabled. So I just remove the D and set it to true. So let's see, because this error I know I've not encountered it before. So let's see if it's going to work. And yep. Okay, so as you can see now, the fix actually worked and our app is about to be built. And so I think cross-checking this stuff and actually fixing this incorrect spelling was a nice fix. Okay, so it actually worked, and you can see our app is building in no seconds. Now we're going to see it. All right, so you can see the Flutter demo homepage, and you can see counter is working. So that was a quick fix, getting long, so I won't really continue by building the UI. So just note this as the first challenge which we encountered, and we were able to fix it. So in the next section, we are going to start building out the UI, the user interface, and also creating most of the folders as well. All right, see you in the next video.